An Oregon company is helping businesses in the fight against COVID-19.
They are now working to pinpoint where and when a virus can enter the building. The company uses surface and air testing technology, and one local senior care facility says it's already saving lives.
Fox 12's Drew Reeves is live tonight with more on this technology and how it works. Drew?
Yeah, the Springs Living Senior Care Facility says it's this technology that has helped them prevent multiple outbreaks of COVID-19. Some now think it could be the future in the fight against the virus. When the Springs Living first heard of EnviralTech, it was a brand new company offering a new way to test for COVID-19.
We tested all of our communities, all of our Springs Living communities, every single week to detect COVID.
The company, which is based out of Eugene, is able to test surfaces and the air for the presence of coronavirus.
We knew that testing was going to be a really important piece in helping to fight the spread of COVID.
The way it works, almost the same as testing for humans. They can swab a surface, test the swab, and know how much COVID is there.
We can tell them when COVID first enters their building. And that's super important when you're trying to stop the spread, especially in long-term care facilities.
Facilities like the Springs Living. CEO Fee Stubblefield says thanks to this technology, they've stopped multiple outbreaks.
We were able to identify a few asymptomatic positive employees that were coming to work and they had no symptoms at all. And that made all the difference in the world because we were able to remove them from that environment.
He says the testing gives them about 5 to 7 days before they would normally notice the presence of COVID-19.
While we can't keep COVID out of our communities, if we get on it fast, we can prevent the fire from spreading. We can minimize an outbreak, and we've been very fortunate.
EnviralTech says it doesn't see testing stopping when this pandemic is over.
These types of tests are going to help us be able to know what's in our environment and then take precautions to avoid getting sick.
And the Springs Living says it's been able to test 40% of all employees and only 3% have tested positive, that was 40% of all employees and residents and only 3% have tested positive. They say they credit that low number to the early detection from this technology. They say next they'll be testing their air because of the presence of COVID they found in some of their ducts. Reporting live in McMinnville, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.